Welcome to third and final session of Openstack installation. So far we have completed controller host, Newton host. So we'll start compute host. Before starting the compute host, let us review the basic installation of Newton component as we did for the controller host. On the root directory, there is a file called service.sh created by Ansible playbook. This service.sh has a list of agent running in this Neutron host. So we can use the service.sh script to restart the services. The logs for the Neutron host are available in var log Neutron. Right. And then from the controller node, we can execute a Neutron command to check the agent status, as we did for the Nova agent status. Neutron agent space list. Yes. So for the four agents are showing and its state is up and running. Yes. So we are good on controller and Neutron installation. Let us start the compute installation. Right. Compute -verbose. As we see in the controller and Neutron host, it will first update the report, then upgrade the operating system. Next, it will install the required packages and update the configuration files, restart the services. Compared to the controller node, on the Neutron host and the compute host, installation will take somewhat less time. And overall, the three installation will take around 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. Okay. OpenStack installation completed for the compute host. Okay. Okay, sorry. So let us do a basic review on the installation as we did earlier for Neutron and controller host. So here also we have a service.sh file. This service.sh file has a service component to restart. Okay, let us restart once again sh service.sh. Okay, so this compute host has a open vSwitch agent running one Nova compute is running, and Neutron plugin is running, right? So three components is running on the compute. Let us see if these services are reflecting from the Nova OpenStack line. So earlier we executed Neutron agents list. There were 4 in the list. Now it should show 5 because we have added Compute Ghost, and Compute is having one more Neutron plugin. So this should be reflected here. Yes. So we got that one more into the list. Open vSwitch agent, Compute Host, true. Similarly, Nova should also reflect in the Nova service list. Nova service list. Yes, I can see that yes, compute host in the ID 5, right? So it is up and running. So we have completed OpenStack installation successfully. Let us go to the web UI and show you some more thing. Controller space horizon. So in my base machine, I have a same host entry, so I am able to access the web UI using controller. Otherwise, you have to use IP address. So the username is admin and password is admin. Right. So we have created only admin project. So all the activities in this demo I am going to show you in the admin account. So you can create your own project and project users so that they have limit access only to the OpenStack management, not to the administration side. So they can able to create instance, they can create their own subnet and other activities, not the administrative activities. Okay, so the hypervisor is showing one compute host, and it has total capacity of RAM is 2 GB RAM and storage is 70 GB available. So total running instance is 0. So we haven't started any instance, so that's why it's showing like that. And images. So images is like a template, OS template, and we can launch an OS from these images. My Ansible code will create one sample template images. So you can create similar images for your requirement. Say Ubuntu OS, CentOS, whatever the OS you wanted, you can upload it as images, and then from there you can launch the instance. Right. So I have a small images Linux version. So it's only 12 MB file. Right. Flavors. So these are the flavors available. So you can edit the flavor and to have your own configurations. So I have Emontini. If I hosted with this flavor, my instance will get one virtual CPU, 512 MB of RAM, and 1 GB of root disk. Right? So networks. So we haven't created any network yet. So there is no any network in the list. Router, again we did not configure any router, so there is nothing in the list. Okay, admin project, access and security. So this is a firewall. So we can edit the firewall rule or create a new firewall rule, right? No new group you can create, and you can customize your own firewall. So this is a key pair. So key pair is something like SSH key pair. So you have to create one key pair, and after instance is launched, you have to use this key pair for authentication. The floating IP, it is for external IP. So let us see. Let us show you that. network topology. So far we haven't created any networks or any routers or any instance is started up. So this network topology is showing blank. Okay. I have a code to create a demo network. Okay. So I already mentioned that steps here. Sample initial network configuration, so which is available in GitHub. You can execute these below command and you can have a demo network here. Or otherwise I have a file here. So my Ansible code has created a file and copied it in this initial.net.sh. Right. Let me run this file so that router, new subnet, new demo net, and new external net will create. Sh initial.sh. Right. Right. So let us go through that. So it created a new network called external network. And for the external network, the starting IP range is 100 to 150. And the gateway IP is 192.168 at 50.1, which is assigned to my local machine, the base machine. Right. And this is a private network, demo.net. And private network IP starting from 10.1.2 to 254, right? And default gateway is 192.168.1.1. I created a router named demo router, and the demo router is attached one interface to the private network and one interface to the public network. Let me show that in the database. Sorry, dashboard. So the dashboard updated with our network configuration we did in command line. So it created demonet. Demonet is 192.168.1.1 and external network 192.168.50.100 and a router. Right. So now it is ready to launch the instance. Launch instance. Right. Now instance name my instance. Instance count 1, source boot from image. So right now I have only one image, so I can use that. Virtual CPU 1, root is equal to 1 GB, right? Next, access and security. I don't have any key pair created here, so I'll create the one, right? New key pair name test demo key. So for creating private and public key, here is the command. I have already created in my base machine, so I'll use that one. ls cloud. So I created two base key. I'll copy this public key here. And paste it on the public key section, right? Import key. Right. And security group, I am enabling default security group networking. So we have to select the internal network, so which is demo.net. The next step, we will launch the instance. Hopefully the instance will launch successfully, I guess. Yes, it did. It is active. So open instance detail, right? Log. Yes, it's getting started. OS is getting started, and it has a IP address 192.168.1.3 in the private section. Right? Console. So from the console you can see the starting. Let's see, starting of OS. It may take some more time. Okay. Yes, it is booting up. Once it's booted, we can able to see the console. So from the command line on the compute host, right? Once again, hyphen help. Say I want to see a dump of the current configuration. So here dump XML, which dump XML ID2. So it will dump the instance information. So it has 512 MB of memory, one virtual CPU, and it has IP address. Okay, so IP is not mentioned here. That's fine, right? So let me see if this server is booted. Yes, it's booted. Right. Let me check that console. Okay, I think we have some issue with the console session. Okay, that's fine. So for this my instance, I'm going to assign a floating IP. Add external net allocate IP. So it will assign one IP address to this uh, private IP. Associate. Yes. So instance. So now my machine, my instance has a external IP 168.50.1. Let me ping this machine. Okay, it's not pinging. I got it. So it is due to the security policy. So in the security policy, security group, manage rules, Let me assign ICMP protocol, all ICMP CAD or add. Okay, so now it should be able to ping. Yes. So let me connect to this machine. SSH -I cloud key. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Again, we have to add SSH in the security group. Add SSH. Now we should be able to connect. Now it is failed. Let me clear this as well. Line number 30. Yes. Okay, it is asking for password, right? So I think we have to connect with specific user. So let me check what is the user I have to use. Instance, my instance, log. Yes. So I have to use Cyrus at. Yes, I am connected. I have config. So my IP address is 192.168.1.3. This is a private IP address, right? Let me check that. Yes, 192.168.1.3. Sudo switch user -if config. Fantastic. So let me check if I am able to access the internet. Ping 4.2.2.2. Yes. That's it. So you can explore more options in this web UI, and if you have any doubt or any issues while you face during the installation, so you can always reach me in my mail address, or you can update the YouTube comment. And one more update I want to give you is right. So the Ansible playbook will take care of entire installation. So however, you may face some issues if your infrastructure is not configured properly. Say example, you have to create host entry on all the three hosts, and IP address should be mapped properly, right? So you go through my initial video, first video, uh, so that will clearly tell you how to configure your infrastructure. You just follow that and verify once if your all your system is having same time. If time difference is there, then you sync that with global NTP server. So otherwise it will throw some sort of network related error. So I faced the similar error and I found the solution, right? I faced the agent not found type agent. This is on the L3 agent log. So I fixed it. So it was in NTP and not synced issue resolved. So this worked for me. I fixed it that way, right? So in that case, what is the symptom is when you run neutron agent list, it won't show any agent. So because one L3 agent is failing, so it will cause all the agent to fail and it will not show up in the neutron agent list. Okay, so careful and all the best. and thanks for watching this video. So I'll try to upload more in future as well. Thanks a lot, and appreciate your feedback and suggestion.